guys, it is Gymnast out here, and welcome to a quick. I'm gonna be doing a bit of commentary today. So today, I'm going to be telling you my bullying life story. So, real quick, I'm gonna get on parkour. So that's what you guys are gonna be seeing. So, um, I have been bullied for a long time, and I was bullied on YouTube here, if you guys saw the comments and all of that stuff. Um, I call myself popular at being unpopular, so I'm quite the individual. But it basically started when I was in preschool. There was a girl. I called her Cat because she had claws like a cat. She was mean and rude. And I had a friend. She was super nice to me. I loved her. She, not like the weird way, but I loved her. She was awesome. She was nice. And her friend was Cat. Now, as you guys know, mutual friends normally are nice to each other. But Cat, she hated my guts for some particular reason that I never knew. So she kept, every single time she was around, I could not hang out with my friend. And that bugged me, obviously. I was not happy about that, and blah, 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 blah. So there's things for that, and there's things for other things. But me and my friend, whenever we had the time, we would do what we would have fun, we would hang out, and then Kat would come over and come on, let's go do something, and she would drag her away from me, and my friend had no choice. I mean, she would literally grab her by her arm, and she would pull her around. Now, that's not very fun to have a friend in preschool that would do this to you. And so that's basically where it all began. I started to not trust people very much, but I still try to be nice. So then when I got into elementary, I had a friend, I'm going to call her, Madison. So Madison and me, we were really, really, really good friends. She invited me to her house. She trusted me with secrets, and all of that. And sorry. Me and her had fun together. Her sister liked my sister, and Madison was nice to me. We were good friends. But then in second grade, something happened. I don't know what it was or what happened, but she started to hate me. Now I have no idea what it was. I've tried asking her what I did, but she's obviously not gonna tell me that. So that's one thing to it. And I have a feeling she started spreading rumors about me, about how I was awful, and that's basically where it all started. I got bullied about my shortness, and I think it was also something to do with the fact that I have ADHD, so it makes me really, really hyper, and obviously, I make friends quickly, but I make enemies quicker, as people say. I don't know if people actually say that, but whatever. But sorry, I was just looking at the at the chat, and I'm just like, what? Okay. But so something happened, and I have a feeling she started spreading rumors, or started hanging out with people that hated me, and they started spreading rumors, and so I was bullied by mainly boys. I remember this one incident in like third grade or second grade where this one boy, I'm gonna call him Austin. Um, During class, he just yelled out loud, "Ew, did somebody cut the cheese?" And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really smell anything. And he's like, whoever smelt it, dealt it. It's you. It's you, Jim Estelle. It's you. And I'm just like, I didn't smell it. And he's just like, well, you're denying it. You obviously did it. And like, he just did that almost every single day. He was my arch nemesis. Oh my gosh. There are some really inappropriate people on here. But that's really, really just, it was the stupidest thing. And I gave them a pretty good reaction from that, so that also has something to do with my little bullying thing. Sorry, I'm just like going through all of the memories. And then on the bus, there was a new guy in fourth grade. I'm gonna call him Harrison. So Harrison, me and him started being good friends because he was my across the street neighbor. He was nice. He was nice. And then on the bus, we were sitting next to each other because obviously we lived across the street from each other, so it was easier to get off. If one of us was too into reading a book, the other one could like could alarm us that we're at our stop. The bus took a sharp turn. You can probably, guys, see where this is going. We slammed into each other. Everybody around us, after that, started saying, "Oh, you and Harrison kissed. You and Harrison kissed. You and Harrison kissed." And I'm just like, we never kissed. The bus just took a really sharp turn. And and it's still going on to this day when I'm 13. It's really annoying. But then, in fifth grade, I had a teacher. Let me quickly. I had a teacher, and it was a science teacher. We were talking about kingdoms and how animals couldn't breed if they're in separate if they're a separate species, like horses and zebras. Now, I went to a zoo and they had something called a zorse, a mixture of a zebra and a horse that can only be bred in captivity. And so I told her, well, what about sources? And she was like, there's no such thing as sources. And obviously, you guys can kind of tell where this is going to be going. Everybody after that in the hallways would yell, oh, what's a source? Or like be like, sources don't exist. And I'm just like, so it got so bad that my mom had to email my teacher and say, excuse me, but there are such thing as sources. You can see it by this. There's such thing as a source. Yeah. And then so my teacher in class told everybody. She's like, okay, sorry guys, sources do exist. They're actually a real thing. And nobody. They believed her, but they wanted to get me agitated. So that's what they did. They made me continuously agitated, and they made me frustrated. So that's I even saw it in a book, and I like took it, and I looked at them, and I'm like, look, it's a real thing. And they're like, oh no, you probably just put that in there just to try to like be blah blah. And I'm just like, how did I get this thing in a book? And so, yeah, that did that, and then rumors spread around that, like that, and it was so annoying. But it was just people being rude, and then eventually, it got to a point where people would make fun of me and be like, so, the girl I was talking about earlier, that was my friend in kindergarten, I forgot what I called her. I'm just gonna call her Emily. Emily Well, I was going to get my percussion equipment out of the hall in 6th grade. She went to me. She came out of a practice room. Now, mind you, she is not in band. She was in choir. Um, so she just came out of a practice room in the band hall. And she's just like, sources don't exist! Like, interrupting the whole entire class there. And I'm just like, was it that necessary? And I'm just like, look, I don't care. You are being annoying. I'm never talking to you again. I don't know what I did to you, but apparently I did something, and you hate me for that. And so I just walked away, and now there's rumors spread about me, and everybody hates me. I can't really make new friends. I'm in school when a new person comes in, because pretty quickly everybody will tell you, oh, stay away from Kate, from Gymnast Style. She's weird and annoying and rude and mean, and I don't try to be mean. I'm only mean when people are mean to me. So it hurts me when people call me mean, and it really hurts me when people call me annoying. So it got so bad, all the bullying, it got so bad that my mom had to transfer me to a private school. So I'm now going to be going to a private school when I don't want to because of all the bullying. So, guys, don't bully. I'm asking you, don't bully. Bullying is something that you will regret in the future, and that could even make somebody suicidal and kill themselves. I've thought about it before. I've thought, everybody just hates me, I should just go kill myself. I've thought it before. It's awful being the victim of bullying, and it's made me so that I don't really trust people. It's made me to where I am so sensitive that the little tiniest things will blow me off and make me frustrated. And I'm upset about myself for it. I want to be able to trust people. I want to be able to be nice to people when they're trying to be nice to me, but I just can't because of all the bullying. It's just sad that everybody would just be this rude to do something like that. It just hurts me. And real quick, there's this girl, I'm gonna call her Samantha, and then another girl, she was my friend. She helped me through the cyberbullying on YouTube, and she tried to help me solve the people who were doing it from my school. So she had a quote friend, and so they were talking, and then Eliza, which I'm gonna call my friend, didn't hear what her friend said, and so that girl, who was supposedly her friend, yelled at her, "Oh my gosh, Eliza, you are deaf!" And that made me so frustrated that somebody would do that to her. So I'm just like, okay, listen, she's my friend. If you want to talk to one of my friends like that, then you have to talk to me. And I don't want you to do that around me. So back off my friend. Cause she's my friend, and if you talk to her like that, you're not really her friend. You're just using her. And after I said that, normally I don't stand up for myself or other people. So when I said that, like, she just gave me a look of bewilderment. She just looked at me like, "Did you really say that?" And I'm just like, and because I don't normally stand up for other people or myself who get bullied. I normally just have to live through it. And so when I did that, she just gave me this look of bewilderment on her face. And a few days later, she said sorry. She felt awful for all the things she did for me. I think it was because I stood up and that she realized that I wasn't